Hey everybody, I'm Brandon Keys, 27 years old, and I am the redneck that's going to win Redneck Audition. Come on over and I'll show you a little bit about my life, what we like to do. Come on. Prime example right here. We ain't never going to go hungry. You look in here, there's about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 5 rabbits in there we got yesterday. Up under all them rabbits there's a deer. We always got something to eat around here. If you look right here, you know, that's just, people look at it, they might say, that's just an old trash can. No, it ain't just a trash can. That trash can is holding my TV antenna up. Like that trash can, I mean, we ain't gonna watch TV. And we change forward satellite and cable. Come on over, I'll show you the rest, see? All this stuff piled up over here. You know, you might think it's junk, but it really ain't. You know, that old grill I started working on a while back. I just ain't had time to finish it. You know, we know everything's out. Now I get ready to go fishing. See it right here. Crabs out. That's some chalk line with some hooks ready to go. We just need to take them out there and put some bait on them. We'll catch the fish. We'll put them back so we don't forget where they're at. Come on over here and I'll show you the rest. Oh yeah, it's pretty good. You gotta have a CB antenna to be a redneck. You don't talk on CB, you just ain't real. Alright, come on. Let's show you the rest. Come on out here and you kind of look around. It's part of my yard. This is my garden spot. That's where I'm gonna plant my garden here in the next couple of weeks. Yeah, there's a little tractor we're gonna do it with. Got us a toblerone tree over there. Got some blueberry trees. Blueberry, we're gonna make some blueberry wine with that about July when they start coming in. But toblerone tree, that's where we get a fishing bait from. Yeah, this right here, like this old tractor, old trusty right here. We plant all our gardens and all our food plots, stuff like that with them. We deer hunt with. Let me show you this. This right here. That right there, that is redneck ingenuity, what we like to call that. You just think it's just look kind of like a trash can. No, that's a live well. We go to the river and we catch a bunch of fish, something like that, and we don't feel like cleaning them right then. We just bring them on back, throw them in here, turn that aerator on. They'll live for 2 or 3 days. We get ready to clean them, you know. Or down there, we'll go down there and catch us up some bait. We'll throw them in there and we get ready to go fishing. We already got our bait ready to go. Here's clothesline. During summer we hang our clothes out to dry. Got to get the old cricket box and hang it up there. Come on here and I'll show y'all where we clean all our deer and our fish and the hogs and everything. Ain't a whole lot to it. Hey, this nice living to us, you know. This right here, this old sink. I found this sink in an old tore down house. And I was fixing to throw this sink away, and I said, hold up, no, you don't need to throw that sink away. I said, I need that sink. You know? Anyway, I brought this little sink out here and brought her back to life. This is what we clean all our fish on, and we clean our deer, and you see we got some deer horns stacked up here and everything. Let's see, that's a couple I killed this year. You know, pretty good deer. That's where we hang them all up and everything. We got to clean them. This right here, that bucket right here, got all these holes drilled in it. We sink them down in the river every year. During the spring, we'll go back and we'll go hand grabbing catfish out of them. If you ain't never been hand grabbing catfish, everybody needs to go. That's a adrenaline rush, good time, whatever you want to call it. Everybody needs to do it at least 10 or 12 times in their lives. You see right here, that's beer cans. We like to drink beer and sit around and bullshit around. We don't just throw all our cans away, we save them. See, us rednecks, we don't throw nothing away. Everything's valuable to us. You like that right there? I ain't gonna make a whole lot of money off of it. But, you know, a couple of weekends you get you a couple sacks of old crushed beer cans up together. You take them down there to the scrapyard and you get you 10, 15, 20 bucks for them, you know. Buy you a couple more beers. Kind of helps us keep rolling, you know. This old lawnmower right here. This old lawnmower, believe it or not, that old lawnmower works. I cut grass with that lawnmower every year. You look at it right now, it's got 4 flat tires on it, and it's got hood popped up on it and everything, you know. And it looks like it's just a piece of junk. Now, I mean, really it is. But hey, it gets us by every year. You know, it'll take you about 20 minutes or so to get it cranked. But once you get it cranked up, man, you can cut this whole yard with it. It'll take you about 3 days to do it because it's a piece of slow, but you know, that's just what you got to do when you're a redneck. You gotta improvise and overcome what we like to say sometimes. If you look out here, you kind of see this little bare spot there in the yard and everything. That's where I grew up. I used to be old house out there. It was my grandparents' old house. And when I win that $100,000 on Redneck Island, I'm gonna build that house back because I grew up in it and it got destroyed back during Hurricane Katrina. And I got a lot of fond memories in that house. I loved it. You know, it was a beautiful place. And when I win that $100,000, that's what I'm gonna do with it. Y'all come on over here and take a look at my boat. I gotta hurry up. It's finna get dark on me. I'm finna go fishing too, so come on, I'll show you my boats and everything. Ain't a whole lot to them, I guess, but they mine. We enjoy them, and there's been a lot of good times and good memories and a lot of beer drinking these boats. Come on over here. That's right here, that's my small boat. That's the one we run up down all these small rivers on, and the ones you can't really get these old big boats in, you know. See, I can't tell you how many hundreds of pounds of fish have been piled up in this old boat, you know, and how many hundreds of cases of beers that's been drank through them too. And this right here, that's the boat we call the Gator Boat. That's the one we caught the 11-foot alligator in. She's a big river boat. She'll do whatever you need to do. All you gotta do is just give her some gas and go. Here we go. This is a little bit of redneck ingenuity I was telling you about. Look up here. You see this right here? Yeah, it looks crazy, but it works. That's a paint stick with a spotlight put on top of it. And you can tell it's all duct taped together. All up here and everything. That's for when you're riding down the river at night with yourself. You can shine a light and see where you go. That's pretty handy invention. I mean, you could probably buy something like that for about $25, $30. Hey, I found this old pole right here in the trash. Duct tape the spotlight to it. Heck, I got about $3 in it. It works just fine. Anyway, y'all, I'd love to sit around and just tell y'all all about my lives and everything, but ain't nobody got enough time for that. So I'll show you my truck real quick, and you kind of get an idea of that. You know, I mean, you ain't a redneck unless you own a 4-wheel drive. And I just so happen to own 2 of them. As old Hank Jr. says, I got a shotgun rifle on a 4-wheel drive. I'm ready. Anyway, I'm gonna have to go now. It's been nice talking to y'all. It's the last day of my deer season. I'm gonna get the hunt this year. It's been some nice weather today. It's been sunny and 70 degrees. Anyway, I'm finna load up and I'm finna go fishing. So we'll see y'all later.